Hi Aries, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of May 13th through the 19th. And this is for Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Rising signs. So Aries, for this reading, I'm using the 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot along with the Moonology Oracle cards. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, Aries, I do have the Six of Pentacles. So this is all about either giving or receiving. It can also speak about that financial balance coming in for you or feeling more financially secure, stable. Alright, so here underneath the Six of Pentacles, I do have the King of Swords. So maybe some of you, Aries, are dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. You might be hearing from a King of Swords. Could be receiving something from a King of Swords. This could be your attorney for those of you that maybe it's a legal matter. You could be hearing from this King of Swords. This might be an attorney that's helping you or will be helping you maybe in the future, Aries. Let's see here. The overall energy for you guys is the World. And so physical travel could be coming up for some of you. Maybe you're moving house or maybe you're traveling here. The World for me can represent long distance travel. But other Aries, I feel like this is completion. So something in your life has maybe come full circle. Now that could be something completing, something coming full circle, but it also could be a phase or a chapter of your life. And so if it is like a phase or a chapter of your life, Aries, I always say with the World, it's a very blessed energy, but it can be a process. And so some of you are going through this process. Now, there could be help that's coming in for you here this week with the Six of Pentacles, some sort of help or some sort of assistance that's coming in for you. With the Chariot, though, we're starting out with the Chariot. So with the Chariot in the World, I'm definitely reading for some Aries that travel is coming up for you. Travel's in the cards. Maybe even something's going on with your vehicle. So if you had something going on with your vehicle, or, you know, maybe you're waiting on like a loan to come through to be able to purchase a new vehicle. Something could be going on with the vehicle. And here with the Hierophant, paperwork, documents might be significant. And so maybe some of you Aries, you might be purchasing a new car. Others, I view the Chariot as an empowered energy. So this is you in the driver's seat. And you can steer this Chariot exactly where you want to go. So some of you, again, travel could be coming up. Others, maybe you're making a decision here, moving forward in some way. Now, the Chariot for me can represent someone who's at a crossroads. But the Chariot with justice, this is speaking about a decision. And so Aries, this week, you might be looking at a couple of different paths that you can move down. So maybe having two choices for some of you. If this is on the love front, if this is on the relationship front, with justice and the Hierophant, I mean, this can represent like tying the knot. So maybe I'm reading for some Aries that maybe you're even considering like going to a justice of the peace, something like that. You're in the driver's seat. So again, you might be looking at like two different paths here. So some of you may be getting married, tying the knot. Maybe you're not going to have a big ceremony. I could be reading for some Aries that maybe you're not going to have a big ceremony. You're just going to go to the justice of the peace or excuse me, whatever it's called, and just, you know, maybe sign some papers here and maybe kind of be done with it. I'm just seeing what I'm getting with this. Yeah, so those of you that this is on the relationship front, yeah, you're making a big decision here this week. Other Aries, I feel like you could be maybe working with an attorney. Some of you Aries, maybe this is the week that you're determining whether or not you want to pursue like a lawsuit here. So with the Hierophant, it can represent like large companies, institutions, even the government. You know, maybe something happened here because we have the Hierophant with the Five of Swords. And so there could have been some sort of unfairness with this combination, some sort of unfairness, something that happened. And so some of you could be consulting an attorney and you're basically, you know, determining which direction you want to move in. And so yeah, just don't stress about this. Something's completing. Something has come full circle. So if you were wronged in some way, I mean, there could be something with a company. Something's coming full circle. Because we have this mental energy here, you know, we have that Five of Swords, but we also have the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Stay out of your head, Aries. Try not to fear the worst. Don't overthink things. And certainly don't allow yourself to lose sleep over anything. If something was done to you unfairly, justice will be served. We have justice here. So justice will be served. You know, what people do to you is their karma. How you react is yours. The Eight of Swords speaks about you worrying unnecessarily, but then when you add the Nine of Swords, it's like taken up a notch. And so you could be losing sleep over this. You know, you feel like something's completely unfair, but something, again, it's completing. Or a phase of your life is completing. You're moving into that next chapter, that next phase. And maybe by you working with an attorney, I feel like it's you working with an attorney for some of you that I'm reading for. So it is just a general reading. If you can't resonate, I do apologize. So please watch your other signs. But here we have the Six of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and then the Three of Pentacles. And so for some of you, this is you working with either an ear sign person, someone who's coming off as this King of Swords. But I often see him as an attorney. And so I feel like for some of you, something wasn't right. Three of Pentacles is obviously teamwork. And so something isn't right. And so that's why we see you working with someone. There's help that's coming in for you, which I just messed this all up. Okay, here we go. Six of Pentacles at the bottom. So yeah, something obviously is disturbing you. It's unfair, but with justice, you know, things in the end will be made right. We also have the Chariot with justice, and the Chariot is the ultimate victory card. It's you on the path of success, and if you're faced with a decision, you'll make the right decision. And I feel like this attorney or this ear sign, male energy, most likely 90% of you that are working with someone, it's a male energy, is going to be helping you. For some of you, it's maybe even your friend, because here we have the Three of Cups. And so this is one of my friendship cards. And, you know, if you are really in your head, Aries, this week, maybe needing to vent to a friend, this ear sign energy could even be a friend. So maybe some of you need to vent to a friend. needing to go out, needing to take your mind off of things. Don't stay in, don't bottle it up. Go out, travel, go see a friend. Something in your life has come full circle, and so, you know, if it's on the job front or whatever it is, yes, I think that you feel as though things are unfair, but in the end, I think that these scales are going to balance out for you. Needing to have faith. And here we also have the Empress. And so we have the Chariot, we have the Empress. And so it is a time to give birth to new beginnings in your life, to get creative. You're moving into that next phase, that next chapter. Don't allow this energy to hold you back. I'm just seeing what else I'm getting here. For those of you that it's not something on the job front or something legal, again, for you Aries that are in a relationship, it might have something to do with you getting married. It also could have something to do with your children. The Empress, you Aries, you might be a mom. You could be dealing with the Empress. The Empress could be your significant other. Some of you might be trying to reunite with someone. You might already be married and you might be trying to reunite with someone. But let's pull you an additional guidance card. Aries, it's definitely a very interesting reading, but for those of you that are working with an attorney or an air sign person, those of you that maybe felt wronged, you know, we do have justice coming in. So try not to worry so much. In particular, that could be you, female Aries. You might even be like an Aries, Taurus, cusper. Some of you, balance is important. So if you're a mom, maybe you have other things going on. You have to travel, but you're a mom. You know, you could be dealing with, you know, other things going on. Nine of Swords. Make sure that you're putting your needs first. Make sure that you are taking care of you. Make sure you're getting rest, because if you're not sleeping and you're not getting enough sleep, you know, that's going to affect everybody around you. So needing to take care of you. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So isn't that interesting? This is the additional guidance card, and we have the World here, which is speaking about completion. Something's come full circle. So yeah, we have a resolution in sight. These scales will balance out here. You and your loved ones are safe. Very nice. Here at the bottom of the deck, Aries. And you notice both of these cards represent the sign of Cancer. So I could be reading for some Aries that a Cancer is significant. But yeah, you're safe. You're spiritually protected. And we have this resolution that's coming in. All right, Aries. So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. Have a great week.